Hi, this is Dena with Left Lane Finds. I am a part-time reseller. Welcome to my channel. This video is going to be a bit eclectic. I'm going to show you an item that's sold, I'm going to show you some items that I recently listed, and I'm going to do some admin. And I might even throw in a small haul. We'll see. Time to go picking in the Emporium. I have a sale on eBay. And it's in this little pile of shoes. It's a little dark back there. Let me move these. So there's two pairs of Nikes. There's gold ones down there and there's silver ones. You know which ones sold? It was these, the gold ones. Ooh, look how pretty up from over here by the window. Look at that camo on the bottom. It says Sprint on it. Aren't they pretty? When I saw these in the thrift store, I was like, oh, I have to have these. They're in such fantastic condition. And of course they're Nike, so always a good seller. Let me bring them over to my filing cabinet and I'll tell you more about it. Here's a better look at the Nikes. I paid $4.99 for them, sold them on eBay for $28.99 free shipping. I will tell you what the shipping is as soon as I get them boxed up. Due to the shoes being kind of on the smaller side, being that they're running shoes, I was able to fit them into this flat rate bubble mailer, and I paid $7.76. Go picking an order that I got on Etsy. It just so happens to be in the closet. Is this a closet? Maybe it's a cupboard. In the cupboard. And it happens to be right back there. Let's move that out of the way. Isn't that cool? Love that. I haven't listed that yet, but when it goes up, it'll be in a video. I do listing videos, SOLDS videos. This is going to be on a SOLDS video. So this is a little Limoges plate. Isn't that adorable? It's the courting scene. Just love the turquoise banding. You will see that scene a lot on a lot of different plates and bowls and all kinds of china patterns, but they're not always with the turquoise around them. They are different colors, different styles, but this little scene right there you see a lot. Just love that. So there's the Limoges France on the back. Just love this little plate. Let me put it down on my filing cabinet and I'll tell you more about it. I initially got this at an estate sale and it had a $2 price tag on it. However, I only paid $1.50 because she made me a deal. I'll put a little link above for that estate sale so you can see what all else I got there. So I paid $1.50 and I sold it for $9 plus shipping on Etsy. Isn't it just adorable? When my windows were getting replaced, I had to move my shoe bin into here and stack up all these shoes. Well, that's not good for when I sell a pair. And I just sold a pair on eBay and they're in the blue bin. I think what I'm going to do is move everything back to where it was in that closet. And then I'm going to get that pair of shoes out and I will give you all the details on it. Yikes! As I try to move this cupboard back to where it belonged, I actually broke the leg. So I think I need to remove all of the glass and tchotchkes and all the mugs and everything that's in here that's fragile, and somehow secure that leg and then maybe rethink what I'm putting in here. Ruh-roh. I've decided to take the mugs off that first shelf, and there's other things in there, and put them in this little box, and then I'm going to fold the box up, and that way I can stack another one on top. Yes, I won't be able to see what's inside of it, but I'm going to kind of know what's in there because I'm going to keep it somewhat like all the mugs together, and that is like a lidded sugar bowl, things like that. I'm going to keep it all together, and I kind of know what was in this cupboard too, so that is all just going to be put into boxes and then stacked on my shelf here. Now, the original dishes that were stacked here and here, I had put them in boxes when the windows were being installed, and I put those boxes underneath my desk, and I've decided to keep them there because they're nice and safe, they're out of the way, and that gives me more shelf space to work with for all my inventory, which I have a lot of inventory. As I was continuing to pack up everything that was in this cupboard into these boxes, I happened to look to my left, and those are the shoes that I just sold. So I would have gone through that blue bin looking for them, only to find them sitting right here where I can get them. How ironic. These are Earth Spirit loafers with the cutouts and the flowers on them. I just love this, I would call it cornflower blue color. Aren't they just adorable? I paid $3.99 for them, and I sold them on eBay for $24.99 plus shipping. I got these at a Step thrift store, and I just love them. On the last day of summer here, it's actually raining very lightly. There's a little bit of a breeze. I'm still able to have my window open. I'm looking forward to the fall weather. My husband got his tools out, and we were able to fix the cabinet. It's all back into place, and now I have room for new inventory, or at least more inventory. I'm going to keep the items that I packaged up in the boxes for now. Since we were already working in this closet, getting things fixed, we rehung the blinds that were here, so the new window is installed. This window is missing a screen, but they can install the screen from the outside. So I wanted to get this back in order too. Figured while we have the tools out, let's get that all done. So we hung the other blinds too that were not hung yet here in the second floor. So we're all done with that project. Moved my shoe bin back. And then ironically, I got a cha-ching on eBay. It's a good thing I didn't run to the post office with that first package. Here is the item that sold. Isn't that just adorable? Look at the kitties. Oh my gosh, look how pretty. And if you guys recognize this maker, or if you recognize this style, definitely pick it up. It's normally a bolo, but my mug had a crack in it. You can see right there. It's on that side and on this side. It goes the whole way through. This is not really for drinking out of. At this point, it would just be a decor item, but it would look adorable on a shelf. It is Louisville Stoneware. It's a pottery company, and it is made in the USA. And that's why I said it was a bolo. So normally I would have asked a lot more for this. I got it at the bins. I paid roughly 46 cents for it. I sold it for $9.49 on eBay, free shipping. And the shipping is going to cost me, well, not quite, or almost $8, maybe just under $8 to ship it. And I did that because I wanted someone to enjoy this. I'm not a cat person, but I know there's plenty of cat people out there, and this was for them. I picked it up, and I wanted to save it from going to the landfill and let somebody enjoy it in their home for a few more years. I packaged up the mug, and it was a heavy mug, so once I got it in the box and weighed it, it turned out to be quite heavy, and it was over a pound. It was like 1 pound, 6 ounces, I believe, with all the packing material in the box and the mug. So the cost was $8 even. to ship this mug. So with eBay fees, the cost of the item, and the shipping, I actually am about 20 cents in the hole. And as a reseller, you might be like, why would you do that? Why would you save a mug? Why did you, lots of questions around that, right? So as I said just a second ago, I saved it because it was too beautiful not to save and not have somebody love on it for a while. And if it does eventually break and crack, then maybe it can go to the landfill. But we're going to keep it out of the landfill as long as possible. Also, with the eBay app, the algorithm that they use, as you make sales, even small sales like this, it helps them to boost your other items. So sometimes you might have some extremely cheap items. I mean, the person who's getting this has to know that they're getting it basically almost for free. They're just paying shipping and they're getting the mug. Okay, so now let's just move on to the items I've listed. I told you today I was going to show you some solds, some listing. I didn't know I'd have to do repairs in my closet on that cupboard in there, but that had to be done too. And then next up is going to be some admin work. Let's get started with this one. This is the Climate Chill. I just showed this to you guys recently in a haul video. It's made by Adidas. It's a men's golf shirt. I put this up in my Poshmark closet. In fact, everything I'm going to show you is up in Poshmark. A few items are cross-posted to eBay. I put this up for $24. Next up is this on the bias. It's a medium. It's a tank top. I said it was a woman's top when I was talking about it in the haul. When I looked up the brand, it turns out to be a men's brand. And you were like, wow, tropical floral, like what's going on here? Turns out it's a basketball shirt. So sometimes you want to be a little fancy on the basketball court. Here you go. The entire brand has all kinds of florals and tropical prints in it. It is a very unique brand for the men. It's called On the Bias. Listed this up for $22. And then I listed up this shirt. I was thinking this is perfect for the fall weather coming up. I could see a really nice scarf with this. It is a woman's shirt. You can tell because it does have the darts on the side here for the bust. And it's made by Ann Taylor, which is also a women's brand. Now, somebody cut off the size. So I actually had to do the measurements, look up a size chart, and figure out that this is an extra large shirt. It was marked large by the thrift store, but I wasn't about to trust that. So I did my own research and came up with the extra large size. I listed this for $17. Next up, I listed up these two baseball hats. All the various YouTuber resellers always talk about picking up these John Deere hats. So when I saw one, of course, I picked it up. Listed this in Poshmark for $17. And then this is a Detroit Motor City hat, and I listed this one up for $24. The admin part of being a reseller is tracking a lot of information. So I have an Excel spreadsheet, and as I sell things, I put that information in there. So I used to always put it in there as I sold things. I would make sure to update my spreadsheet before I went to the post office. Well, I've been a not so good reseller on the admin side, and now I'm behind. So I have to sit down and crank out all of these solds and put them into my spreadsheet. It tracks how much I paid for things, how much I sold them for, how much the shipping was, what my return on investment was on that in terms of percentages. I'm always curious about that. And then it gives me totals at the end, so I kind of know, how much I'm making, on a monthly basis, yearly basis, that kind of good information. It's kind of tedious. I can't make any more excuses. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit of everything on here instead of just doing a listing video or just doing a shipping video or a solds video. I decided to kind of combine it and change it up a little bit. I might make this my new sort of vlogging type of style for making my videos. We'll see. I change it up all the time. I'm always experimenting. That's just the way my mind works. Always be changing, always try something new. And so today you got to see some shipping, you got to see some listing, you got to see me, you know, having to repair things in my emporium here and get the blinds rehung because now the windows are all done. So there's always something like that going on. I also want to do a little bit of a revamp in my area here because it's not quite working for me. But that's going to be another day. However, I do have a big announcement. I'm not going to announce it here, but make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for notifications. Also, if you're not already following me on Instagram and or TikTok, I will be putting the announcement on all the platforms, including this one. I did something big, and it's gonna probably change me as a reseller, change me as a reseller for a short amount of time. Is something pretty exciting, and I was telling my girlfriends about it and some other friends about it, and they are excited. They just think, they can't believe I did it. My family can't believe that I did it, but it's something coming up, and you're definitely going to want to subscribe to the channel. So I decided not to include a mini haul in this video, even though I said that in the beginning of the video. I didn't know that I was going to have a broken cabinet to fix, so that will take place instead of the haul. However, there's going to be lots of videos coming out soon, and there's going to be a Thrift With Me garage sale one, and there's also going to be a haul video from that as well. So you don't have to worry about missing out on the hauls. There's always plenty of those. I always show you what I get at the thrift stores or yard sales, and tell you all about the things that I get. And then when I list them, I tell you how much I listed them for, and when I sell them, I tell you how much I sold them for. So hopefully you're learning with, you know, all these videos. I know I learned as I go, and hopefully you guys are learning as you're watching me. I really appreciate all you guys, and give me that thumbs up and put any comments or questions down below. I gotta get to all that paperwork. I will see you guys later.